Hey boxing fans, welcome to another edition of Boxing for Real. I'm your host, Don Omega. I have Truth with me as always. We're doing a mailbag. Let's get right into it. Okay, first question comes from Jason Taylor. He's written in before. Good writer, good question person. Has some very interesting things to say. Wrote a very long email. Read it all, but we're cutting it down to one sentence.
Yeah.
Is there such thing as a lucky punch? Jason
Yes.
Taylor, London, England.
Yes.
You're of the school of thought that there isn't quite a lucky punch, but we are.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
definitely think there's such thing as a lucky punch. You're arguing that boxers learn reflex actions and such in training and everything. Yeah, that's true. But they're still also, they're not trained to necessarily land punches with any accuracy with their eyes closed.
No, can't do it with the eyes closed.
Antonio
Can,
Tarver,
but-
you said Michael Sprott did that to Audley Harrison. I didn't actually see the fight, didn't feel like looking it up, considering the two people in the fight.
Tarver's the most obvious, really.
Yeah, Tarver,
that you
his
would
eyes
say.
were closed, his head was turned,
Head was down like this, eyes
And-
closed.
and he landed a very vicious,
Yeah,
very hard
completely.
punch against Roy Jones.
Yep, knockout completely, no doubt
Definitely
about
knockout, and definitely no argument
Nope.
with that. He beat Jones legitimately. Is a lucky punch a legitimate win if the
Yeah.
fighter's knocked out? Yeah,
it. Sure,
definitely.
because it was a legal punch, so.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's it counts for the fight. Now, should there be a rematch if that happens? Overall, yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Overall, I mean, if it's the only way I don't see that is if the guy that was, if the favorite wins anyhow. There's just, it really depends on case by case anyhow.
Who the fighters are.
But yeah, if there's pretty much, it's common sense. If there was if the bigger name fighter that was supposed to win gets in a little trouble and lands a lucky punch that knocks his opponent out, okay, he weathered the storm. Like let's say Cotto versus Ricardo Torres. Perfect example. Cotto was in all kinds of trouble. And okay, he didn't get a lucky punch. His punch was definitely planned.
Yes.
For argument's sake, let's say he was in a situation like that, or let's say he did get a lucky punch. Does Torres deserve a rematch, an immediate rematch? No, overall I don't think so.
No, Torres.
And it's up to Cotto basically. If he wants to go in that rematch, fine. But if he wants to go on to bigger things, go on to bigger things. And I mean, let Torres keep fighting Carlos Mouses and earn his way back to Cotto. I mean, come on. But anyhow, thank you, Jason Taylor, for that question. Going on to the next question. Okay. Hey guys, Justin here. This is Justin Moriarty, however you say it. Maybe I pronounced it right. Probably not. Whatever. Justin Moriarty here, and as usual, love the show and hope you guys get more attention. We always are.
Yep.
What I love best about your show is how you always give attention to the minimum weights and flyweights. Great divisions that are underrated in the U.S. Damn right. I love how you guys want to see an Eagle Koya versus Ivan Calderon fight, and they're trying to give hype to that potential match outside of the Japan and Puerto Rico and everything. Yeah, everyone should want to see that fight. It's a great fight. Anyhow, what do you guys think of Pacquiao versus Valero fight? Despite Valero's perfect record, I don't think Valero is great. He's untested. Maybe there's Israel Vasquez and Rafael Marquez to beat him. Thanks, Justin Moriarty. I wouldn't pick Vasquez or Marquez to beat Valero because of their weight class. I know you don't think highly of Valero's skill right now. And understandably so.
Just saw the fights probably and didn't see any sparring footage of him.
If you saw his sparring, if you knew
he's
what he's really capable of,
Yes.
you might see it a little differently. Now with Pacquiao, yeah, Pacquiao will knock him out.
Yeah.
I think Pacquiao will destroy him right now. Do I want to see that fight now? No. I want Valero to get better. I want him to
beat people and keep on moving up for a while.
Going after Pacquiao right now. Now, he did have a good fight against Mosquera, who Mosquera actually knocked him down.
Yes.
It sounded like a fight of the year type fight.
Yeah, sounded like it. Never know.
Still haven't watched the fight yet.
Yep.
Think someone did send us a link. It's like it didn't work or went down by the time we tried. Anyhow, we'll see it eventually. But Valero going after Pacquiao right now. Mosquera, yeah, good fighter, but Valero needs a couple more of those type of fights before he's ready to try someone like he needs someone like a Humberto Soto or a Bobby Pacquiao before going after Manny.
Yes.
He's not ready for that yet. He won't be ready for that this year, unfortunately. Next year, yeah, I could see that, like maybe summer of next year.
Probably.
Go after some fight like that. If he's had a couple of big name fights.
Yeah. We'll
Bigger name fights.
And the longer they don't show him here, the longer it's going to be till anything for good for him happens.
And you were mentioning that it's not fair that Valero isn't shown in the U.S., isn't licensed to fight. You're damn right.
No.
Not fair at all. He's fighting. Get over it.
Yeah, because
They're not keeping him from fighting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you said you thought it was political based on him being from Venezuela and Venezuelan president. I don't really think that has anything to do with it, because I think before that guy even made the comment, he wasn't allowed to fight here. Because he debuted, what, in 2005, something like that?
Something, yeah.
And I don't think that has anything to do with it whatsoever, really. They're being gay, just stupid, basically, about that. I don't know, they're trying to be safe, but they're not, they're going about it the wrong way. Let him sign a waiver, and then if he gets hurt, that's his fault. They won't be held accountable or liable or anything. Whatever. Anyhow, thank you again, Justin Moriarty.